Do you really like each other's friends, or do you just say you do for your significant other?
Let's see.
We going through our friends?
Let's don't do that.
No, I asked him to ask juicy questions and we would answer them, so we'd have to answer it.
Okay.
Make sure you subscribe to the channel and give this video a big thumbs up. What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, what's up? I'm Joe, and this is my husband, Brandon, but if you're not new here, you already knew that. And that's Tucker. He's introducing himself. He's playing with stuff over there, so if you hear him, he's just talking. So we are going to re-record our Q&A that we recorded. I don't even remember when that was. It was one of my first videos. And we're not re-recording, but we're just answering more questions. We're doing another one, basically. So I asked you guys to ask some questions, and y'all did, so let's get a few.
I'm scared.
Why? You should be scared, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. We'll start out. I got some in a few locations. So, okay. So one of them is, what are something you and Brandon do as a date night with face-to-face interactions? Because date nights are so
few and far between.
Yeah.
We usually just go eat.
And come back home.
And come back home.
And go to bed.
And watch TV.
If we even do that. Well, actually, what happens is we'll go eat, come back home, and we'll go in the bed, and he'll fall asleep, and I'll watch a movie. Do y'all want more kids? We have a Brady Bunch already. I was good with 3 kids. We answered this question in our last Q&A. But Brandon would have more kids.
At least 10.
With his next wife. How do you two communicate? I'm loud and he's loud. I'm assuming she means her man and her are both loud. Well, we communicate. We don't communicate, first of all. That is something that has been a struggle in our relationship. Brandon is not much of a communicator at all, but it's because he's opposite of me. I'm loud and he's not loud, so he just is quiet the whole time. And then, so instead of communicating too much, he doesn't communicate at all. So we found a balance. Tucker's about to pull that down. This can't be good. Excuse me, sir. We don't need a videographer.
He's making it shake.
Hold, please. Okay, the next question is, if you and Brandon both got one wish for each other, what would it be? That's a good question.
That is a good question.
You go first.
My wish would be for you to get
Tucker's eating in the background if you hear that grunting. He's like, Are you going to go first?
Yeah, you can go first.
If I had one wish for you, it would be that you were able to be debt-free the rest of your life while working from home by choice.
That's a good one.
So basically that would be, you're debt-free the rest of your life, but you're working from home if you choose to work. Like, for example, like if one day I'm able to just be a full-time beauty influencer and you can just be at home and do my manager.
Yeah.
Or for you to be a full-time pro gamer.
I'm not that great though.
Yeah, he's actually pretty good. But if you were a pro gamer, like you were doing that full-time, you'd be pretty dang good.
Probably.
Okay, what would be your wish for me be? Is that right? What?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Have your own studio.
What you mean?
Like where you've got the camera.
Like a beauty room?
Yeah, like a beauty room.
That's a good wish. I love that. Okay, what are your ultimate couple goals?
Stay alive.
No. Ultimate couple goals, so I guess that's not individual goals, that's more of like what we would want to achieve together.
Oh, okay. Stay alive. Wear sick merch.
Yeah. What up, sisters? Me and Brandon got these hoodies on.
This heat got me sister sweating.
You ain't lying. This light and this hoodie got me sister sweating. You know what's funny though? You know what's actually funny is this is the first time I've ever gotten merch. I've not bought merch from anyone else.
It's the first time I ever bought merch.
Brandon was like, he doesn't have guy stuff, does he? And I started looking and I was like, yeah, actually. Just says good and fresh. But this one's super cute. I love the way this one is. It's like a highlighter piece with the black. But anyways, we got it. Was it on Black Friday or Black Friday weekend?
Yeah, I think it's Black Friday.
50% off. He ran a 50% off sale. So we got these for like 20 bucks each. So I love hoodies anyway. So does he. So hey. And it says, yeah, his says sisters right there. But anyways, what was the question? Oh, our goals as a couple. If I was answering that, I would just say to raise good, happy, healthy children while also keeping our relationship
A relationship.
while also keeping our relationship good, happy, and healthy. Would that be yours?
Yeah, strong.
Yeah.
Flex, fire emoji.
Oh my gosh. Do you really like each other's friends, or do you just say you do for your significant other?
Let's see.
We're going through our friends.
Let's don't do that.
No, I asked him to ask juicy questions and we would answer them, so we have to answer it.
Okay.
Have I ever had
I can't think of anybody I don't like that you like.
our current best friends? We both love both of them because they're both of our best friends, and then both of our best friends are married to each other. So
yeah,
we do love them. But as far as just like friends, you've had friends I don't like, but you know about them.
yeah.
I'm not gonna speak names. That's rude. But have I had friends you don't like?
I don't know. If you do, I can't remember.
I can't remember either. Brandon just kind of goes with the flow with everyone, really. Like, whoever's my friend is his friend. He's just like me.
I find the best in people. I like to treat everybody as family.
That actually is true. I was trying to go against that, but no, it's actually true. Tucker, you're just going to have to listen to Tucker because he's talking to a monkey.
It really is. Get a video of that. Oh, is it?
I have to be quiet and let him do it. What'd you say to that monkey, boy?
You want to clip that?
I am.
Oh, he's into it.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. Y'all asked really good questions this time. Would you guys move if Joe gets really famous on YouTube and needs to move for collaborations and endorsements?
We talked about it already.
Yeah.
There's places that we would move and places we wouldn't.
Yeah. Like, even if they were like, hey, you have to move here in order to do these collaborations or whatever, or management, there's places that we would just be like, okay, sorry, we just won't go. But there's places we're willing to move. Because for me, home is so important. And if you're not feeling at home wherever you're at, then what's the point in working? What are you working towards? Like, I don't know. Would you, oh, this is a good one too. Would you rather have one dream come true or give that chance to your significant other? I would give mine up. Oh, we love each other for real. Have you ever seen Charlie do that in videos that Or what is the other thing you do? What do you do? The shocker. He had her doing this.
No.
And yes you did.
That is not true.
I'll try to find the picture and post it. She's doing this in like all her videos and pictures. I'm like, what are you doing? And what Dad does.
It was one time, Jordan.
No, it was not. She's done it on multiple occasions.
I taught her one time. No, I'm just kidding.
He did too.
No, I didn't.
She's a daddy's girl and she watches his every move. So, if there is one time or one moment in the last year or month that you would change, what moment would it be and why?
In the past year?
Or month. So I guess the past year. Because that would include the past month.
I don't know.
One moment. I really want to answer it because I said I would answer all of them, but I don't think I would change anything. I just don't know. Nothing like terrible. I don't know. That's a hard one. If I think of it, I'll get back to you. This is like a question for me and then a question for you. Jordan, what's the most romantic thing you have ever done for Brandon? I guess that's viewed in my eyes, like what I think is the most romantic thing I've ever done for Brandon.
That blanket that you...
You thought it was romantic? Oh. This was not an original idea. I always want to plug this in and say I did not make this up. But I did put it on a blanket. I didn't see anybody do that. I was going to say this, but I don't know if he would think that was the most romantic thing. But I just went and messaged all the people that I know from different places around the world, people that I didn't even know, and had them take a sign in front of something that you could see in that area, like Jordan loves you all the way. Jordan loves you all the way to the UK. Jordan loves you all the way to Italy. Jordan loves you all the way, and everybody had a bunch of pictures. And then I put them in a photo album, but then I also had them made onto a blanket. And so that took a while to make.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah. The most romantic thing you've ever done for me, I would say there's been a couple things. He's not a very romantic guy in general, but here lately, like I would say the past year or two, he's gotten really romantic. Okay, he's done a lot of special things, but as far as like romantic, I would say when I thought you completely forgot about Valentine's Day. Remember? And I walked into Game Life when y'all had Game Life, and you had that big cute message written on the board for me, and roses and chocolates.
Yeah.
If you don't remember it, it wasn't your idea. Was it your idea?
Yeah, I remember.
Okay. But it was cute. It was a very, very, very sweet, sweet message. And like, he had not said anything to me. He wasn't going to be able to take off work or whatever to come do anything for me with Valentine's Day. I was really upset that day. And so I was like, I'll just come see you on my lunch. And on my lunch break I went, and he had like this big cute thing. It was really, really cute. I remember it. And I saved the note because it was such a sweet note. It was more romantic than his proposal. How do you keep your relationship not boring after being together for so long? What new things do y'all do or talk about?
We're always doing something.
I feel like our kids contribute to that. Like, I feel like they keep things interesting for everyone. But as far as like just like individually in a relationship, like,
we're boring.
We're not. Actually, I feel like we're not at all. I feel like that we are constant. Like, we love to be at home, but for people that love to be at home, we're always on the go.
Yeah.
Like, we just. What's like something you could tell?
We're just all, always trying to find new things, like new place to go.
New places to eat, just random stuff like that,
yeah.
Which gives us stuff to talk about. And then also, like, especially with this YouTube journey and things, and then, his job and like the things that we want for our future, that's something we always talk about, and that's always changing. So I feel like that's something new that we talk about. And like I said, just going new places and going out and like enjoying ourselves. Like even if we take the kids with us, we go places and just get out of town for a little bit just to refresh, and that helps us a lot. Mm-hmm. What song did you guys dance to for your wedding?
You don't remember, do you?
Is it You're the Reason I Come Home?
Yeah.
Okay. By Ron Pope. Well, the reason I got confused is I got the two confused. The one that we played at our Unity thing was also Ron Pope, and I get them confused. Which one?
Yeah, that's right. The reason
You're the Reason I Come Home by Ron Pope. What do you think your New Year's resolution will be for 2020? I already know mine. Do you know yours?
2020. Let's see. Do what you do, but better.
I mean, I feel like that's a good goal every year. My New Year's resolution is very cliche this year, but I already know that I want to get myself healthy. Not just lose weight. I don't want to have the mindset of I want to change the scales. I just want to feel healthy. I know that when I eat healthy, I'm in a better mood. I don't feel so run down. I feel like I get a lot more accomplished. And so that's my goal. I know that's cliche. Everybody wants to do better with their weight and stuff. But
I don't want you to look taller than me in the camera.
Shut up.
Yeah, making me look like a wimp.
But the difference is I don't want to look, I don't care about really looking skinny as I want to feel better. But I mean, obviously looking better is a plus, but that's not my mentality this time. And also I want to grow, like not taller. Clearly he does want to be taller, but I want to, he's got the handcuffs.
It's fine.
Everything's fine here.
It's fine.
I want to grow as far as like I want to turn my YouTube thing into a business. I want it to be a full-time thing for me. I'd love to be a full-time beauty influencer. So yeah, that's what I want 2020 to be our year. I feel like we've come a long way and that 2020 should be our year. I'm claiming it as our year. Do either of you have a hidden talent? I don't. Anything that I'm good at, it's out there. I don't have anything hidden. I can draw, but not like so professionally. But I feel like that kind of ties into art. I can tell you his hidden talents. I don't know if he'll say them. He can sing. He can play guitar. He can also draw. What? He can. My little sister's, when she hears him sing, she says he sounds like Ed Sheeran. And he does.
It's gonna make me blush on camera.
He can really sing.
It's a lie.
It is not a lie. And if it was a lie, he wouldn't have blushed. He can sing really well and he can play guitar really well, which is really sexy.
The handcuffs are the kids' handcuffs. I'm just throwing that out there. They're play handcuffs for the kids.
They don't have to be. What's something annoying the other spouse does?
She puts her feet on my dash.
I don't do that in your truck. I do it at my car, not your truck. Because you hate it. So I don't.
That's probably the only thing.
I don't do it though. I don't. Does it annoy you when I do it in my car?
Yeah.
It's my car. Is that really annoying?
I don't know, it just makes me cringe.
Why?
I don't know, it just does.
So you can have all your disgusting crap all in your car, but my shoes on your...
My truck is clean.
It is not.
Let's go look.
Okay.
We're going to take a pic for the camera.
Go take a picture of it. When did you get it cleaned out?
I had it detailed.
Well, speaking of annoying things, you picking at me? Is that what you're doing? That's what you're trying to do? Something annoying, this is just something random annoying that he does, is he balances the dishes in the middle of the sink. Like, you know, there's two sides to the sink. Instead of putting it in the sink, he balances in the middle.
On the center thing.
Why do you do that?
Because, like, you put the cup on it, and then the water can run out of the cup instead of staying in it.
You don't ever rinse anything, so what are you trying to say?
You know, I get a drink of water, and you put it on the middle, and it runs out.
There's no logic.
I do it because you don't like it.
But you did it before you knew I didn't like it. So what'd you do it for before? What do you... Let's reverse it a little bit. What do you love most about each other? I think we answered this our last one.
Yeah, we did. Mine is that you love people.
Yeah. And then mine was your heart. Yeah, we answered that last one. Which if you guys want to watch the first one, we'll plug it up here. We had to go get Tucker because he was getting mad. So he's going to answer the last couple of questions with us. Look at him, he gets so excited about that line. Okay, so what song do y'all call yours? Do we have a song? We've never really done that.
No.
I mean, there's songs that I'll listen to that remind me of him. But I don't think we've ever had like a song.
No.
Alright, last question I'm going to do is, what do you guys want in the next 6 months, 12 months, 5 years, and 10 years? We'll just do the next 6 months and 10 years. So we'll just do the two in between. So in the next 6 months, what do you want? What would you like to see?
Just, I guess growth.
Yeah.
And business.
Yeah. We both have a very entrepreneur mindset. Like, we want to be able to be successful on our own. He's been so tired of being in the car. We just got home from Gatlinburg. So in the next 10 years, I would like to be full-time beauty influencer. I would like to have my own makeup line. I would like to have branched out, like, as a beauty influencer, and branched out and have different means of income, like, you know, owning several different businesses individually. And then Brandon just kind of, like, I say him as my manager, but that's just only because he said it. Like, I don't want you guys to think that, like, I'm just like, okay, whatever, you gotta be my manager. Like, because you can get a manager elsewhere, but he said that he would like to do stuff like he would like to do that if it came down to it. Like, instead of us, yeah. So instead of us, like, paying somebody to be my manager, he would just kind of do it for me. And he'll just, like, set everything up. But anyways, that's what I'd like to see as far as, like, business-wise. But as a family, I would love to see, obviously, all my kids being happy and healthy and thriving. And I would like for us to have a house built. I would like to see that in 5 years, but 10 years, I would definitely want to see that.
Yeah. I'd like to see it in a couple years.
Yeah. If it's possible, we're going to make it happen. I don't know where, but we'll do it. But that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel if you're not. And if you already are, thank you again for supporting us. If there's anything else that you guys would like to see us do together as a couple, because now that the channel's going, he actually doesn't care too much about hopping in front of the camera now. Whereas before it was pulling teeth. I think he just liked remaining a mystery on my Facebook Lives when I did them. He just liked being the voice in the background. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye! Yeah.